We are.
Get you warmed up.
Hey man, you know, because we happy.
But that's true.
Get
And
you
that's
warmed
you know
up.
that means a lot too. That no matter what you're going through, you can still be happy through it all.
Hey man,
You're doing something right.
if you can't laugh at this shit, you got to be able to.
Yeah.
Because
you
it
know.
can be stressful. You know, and I think too, a lot of it is that you know that you're gonna get through it. It's just
Yeah, man.
while you're going through it, you feel like you're the only one.
And a lot of time, because we're men, we tend to do that too.
Mm.
We tend to hold on to it. For
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we tend to do that.
Right on.
Hey man, we are the cool ass nerdy dudes,
Yeah.
and got all three of us here again.
Again.
Yeah.
this is
we back.
The
this
gang's
is
all
good,
here.
man. We got Steve, Kev, and me.
Yeah. And me.
Who are you?
John.
John, billionaire. It's your what boy? What do you say? It's your grown man.
grown
She
man.
grown man,
You know,
John.
you know, at this point, you can't say it's your boy. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I mean. She grown
I'm
man.
great in the mug. Can't,
Yeah, no doubt. She
I ain't been a
grown
boy
man.
for a long time.
No doubt. That's
So,
since the
D.
50s.
John B.
That's since the 50s and 60s.
you know what I'm saying? Anyway, man.
Good morning, people.
Speaking of
afternoon.
some man stuff, man. I'm disturbed.
Okay.
I'm disturbed
What's up?
and perturbed.
I got you.
I mean, you know, I
Hopefully
said I'm
nothing
happy.
happened to you. What's going on? What's
Well,
talking?
it didn't happen to me, man. But it's sometimes when I'm doom scrolling, they call it. That's what they call it, And I try not to get caught up in social media doom scrolling like that.
Right.
It's gonna get
But every now and then it gets, I catch myself and I'm like, oh dang, I done wasted an hour of my time.
Yeah.
But dang,
Yeah, and it'll go quick.
yeah.
You look up. Like, damn.
And I'm like, man, dang, I done wasted an hour. But I got caught. I got caught this morning, and came across this lady, man, this Uber driver,
Mm-hmm.
and I just shared it with you, Kev. And she picked up this dude, and this dude was cussing and fussing with somebody on the phone, calling them all kinds of being.
Her, female.
Yeah, calling her all kinds of B and H and all kinds of just disrespect.
Same thing the rappers do.
Yeah. and here's the thing. This was a clean cut brother. I mean, he was well dressed. Looked like he was. If you had
I thought
seen,
he had on shorts. I thought he was just like me.
but he wasn't sagging. I mean, he wasn't. If you saw him on the street, he didn't look like
The average thug.
you wouldn't have called him a YN or nothing. Which I feel how I feel about that term anyway. But you wouldn't have called him that. But you just look like he was just
Like a dude.
like a dude. And this dude exhibited some behavior that I just couldn't wrap my head around. And so the lady was like, "Hey, she pulled over, and you do realize you in a woman's car." She said, "Excuse me, sir. You do realize you in a woman's car?" And he said, "Hey, you going to take me to my destination?" He said, "Hey, I need you to get out my car." And then he proceeded to start unloading on her the same way. And then she said, "Get out my car." And then he got aggressive with her for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, he
Like
did
literally, like it looked like he was about to get a.
That
Right.
was,
It looked like he was almost about to get physical with
Yeah.
her.
I was waiting on.
It really did for about a split second. It looked like he was about to get physical with her, and he caught himself because he realized there was a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think if there wasn't a camera recording him, I think
he would have.
he would have.
And that probably means that that's what he does, and that's why he was talking to whoever he was on the phone like that. Because whoever he probably does that to women
And
on a
I'm-
regular.
And so my
Yeah, it
question,
sounded real normal.
and so my
Sounded
question
real
is,
normal.
so that's what we doing now.
Now,
Yeah.
At this point in 2020, in 2025, that's what we still doing. I'm sorry, that's what I'm saying.
why would it
Yeah.
stop?
Yes.
What's the
Yes.
incentive to stop? If nobody's being punished for crimes, what's the incentive to stop? And that's a crime. And that not only is that a crime law wise, morally, it's a crime. And you would think that, and you would like to think that, yeah, brothers aren't doing that to women these days, or women doing that to brothers. But
I mean, I
yeah,
know, because it goes both ways. I mean,
yeah,
it goes
yeah.
both ways. But right now, I just want to talk. I don't want to talk about the sisters doing it to brothers yet.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
Right.
Just saying.
because we know it goes both ways. But right now, I'm focusing on brothers doing it.
But what are we gonna say? Because again, if you're not being punished for it, if you're not being punished for it, what was that drug dealer that never got caught? What did they call him? Nicky Barnes,
Nikki.
Untouchable. What did they call him? You remember he just they called him Mr. Untouchable, but it was something else they called him. But anyway, it's any crime, like I said, law wise or morally. If you don't get called on it, if you don't get punished for it, you're gonna keep doing it.
So
That's anything. Just
so
about
so the
realistically.
question is, what in our society right now, at this point in our society, do you think is the thing that makes people feel like that's okay?
Just what I said.
Yeah.
You get away with it, so therefore, it's okay. I'm untouchable. Nobody does anything about it. Look at look at look at look at the law. Look at courts. Look at how many people are going into court and coming right back out of court like I beat that one. I beat that one. You keep beating it, and therefore you feel untouchable, and you're gonna keep doing it. Think about it.
Hmm.
I mean, this is reality. So
Yeah.
that's one. Then you look at the music. The music influences. Now, it's not going to influence us. A lot of times we have to say this super bad stuff, and not to say none of us are. We're definitely not perfect, but a lot of this bad stuff that goes on morally, we don't really do. And I'm not. No, by no means am I out here like I'm Mr. Morality, but that I'm not gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be physical with a woman in that way, by no means, and haven't been. Can proudly say I
Yeah.
haven't been, but it's just it. If you get away with it, I mean, it's a criminal. If a criminal gets away with it, he's gonna keep doing. What's a criminal gonna? If a criminal steals $100,000 and gets away with it, what's to stop him from? What's to stop him from saying, "Okay, I'm about to go for another 100, going for
I
a
mean,
million"? Whatever.
I get that. I guess, man.
It's just so
I
normalized.
there's. I mean,
Right.
I have had a woman piss me off to the point that has driven me to a murderous rage. But but I was able to compose myself to walk away.
You were raised better.
Exactly. It would come down.
I was
to
like, you know what? It ain't. I'm out.
You were raised with some
I'm
That's
moral.
out.
the difference. That's the difference.
I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna touch this chick. I'm out. I'm just out the door. She
mean-
tried she tried to block the door. I picked her up, moved her out the way,
Mhm.
and walked out the door.
Mhm.
That's what she was trying to lure me in. Mm-mm.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Was
Yeah.
it the way you were raised? It was just your character? Was it
I mean,
all of the above? I mean,
I
that's
think
what it is.
all of the above, man. All of the above.
Yeah. All
because
of
if you
that.
think, and I'm not a proponent of everybody saying, "Oh, the father's not in the house." When I say that, when they say the father's not in the house, there are a lot of fathers not in the house, but I'm not that guy that's like the deadbeats. I'm the guy that's like there's not a lot of fathers in the house due to a system.
My
That
parents,
allows
my
it.
parents were divorced
I got you, but you were still raised by both parents. I bet.
to a point. My father was absent once I turned 12, 13 years
I
old.
got you. Okay.
And he really didn't reappear until I was about 17, 18.
Okay. Did somebody step in though?
Not really. I mean, I had, uncles and stuff that kind of were there. I had cousins and
But
stuff.
did you see a lot of male positive figures?
So to my mom's credit,
Mhm.
number one, she never bashed my father.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say that she never bashed my father. She was honest about certain things like about wishing that he would step up. I wish that he would have stepped up, but she never bashed him. She did everything that she could to try to get me to reach out to him too.
How about that?
So that was one thing. But she also went out of her way to try to get me to put positive male role models, you know, have me exposed to. So
That makes a difference.
it does make a difference.
That
Makes
is
a
a difference.
hell of a difference
That
because you
is
got
a
to
difference.
think. Say there is a guy or girl who is fatherless for whatever reason. Because again, I hate it because I'm not.
And my father wasn't. He wasn't an abuser like that.
Okay,
That's
there
the
you
other
go.
side.
And that makes a
even,
difference.
even though they had their differences,
Okay.
you know, he might have been absent, but he wasn't. He wasn't that dude.
When you did see him, it wasn't stuff to make you say, "Okay, I'm gonna act like him, who's being a crazy,
Nah,
being a nutcase, basically."
nah.
And like I said, that's why I like to say I like to give that disclaimer when I say anything about fathers not being in a home. It's not because I believe there's a whole lot of deadbeat dads. I know there are some, but I believe it's more of the system, and I believe there's more of women who are bitter, who are fine with the father not being in the home because they are bitter. They don't like the guy for whatever
I'm
reason.
gonna say this, and this is another thing we can talk about later. I think my father left because he was dealing with some mental health issues that in the black community we didn't talk about back then.
Gotcha.
So especially for black men,
Right.
and I think that it was a stigma behind, you know, certain.
Was he in
things
the
that-
military?
No,
He wasn't. Okay.
no, he was not in the military. That would have, if he was in the military, that probably would have been an easier excuse for him to get some help. The fact
Well, not
that-
only excuse, but a lot of people would leave or get put out of the home because of that, because they are going, like say
Yeah.
guys that were in Vietnam
Yeah,
that
no.
just couldn't cope.
No, this wasn't
Yeah,
like a
but okay.
PTSD type situation.
I
This
got you.
was some other stuff going on.
I
This
got
was, you know.
Okay.
But I think I think in this day and age, it would have been a different situation. I think it would have been some different counseling. The same, my father in this day and age, if he was the same situation, probably would not have left. There probably wouldn't have been a divorce.
Okay.
That's my thoughts.
Well, what you saying, going back to the guy and why he acted that way, with you
Yeah.
saying that you didn't see things like that. You didn't see that in the males that you encountered. So, in this day and time, I don't know how old that guy was, but
I mean, he looked like he might have been,
Like he was
in his
30s.
30s, maybe.
yeah. Well, I say that to say, what years would we say that life started trending towards the music being an influence and more fathers being out of the homes, and therefore what you're seeing, a lot of the males seeing, like a lot of males that I deal with on my job, obviously, they don't see the best of the best when it comes to male figures.
Yeah.
They don't see the best of the best, and that if you emulate your society, your community,
Mm-hmm.
and you think about your community, what you're seeing is dope dealers.
Yeah, we glorify all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dope dealers, behavior, pimps,
Yeah,
violent men.
but
you know,
not only
psycho
glorifying it,
bravado.
you become that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's what you feel that
ex-cons,
you're right.
all of that.
But I'm
It's all of
what
that.
But I'm gonna say this: the language that he was using and how he was addressing her, and even how he looked at the lady that was driving when he switched his angst from the phone call to like a switch flip, from the phone call to this lady. Like he has hate for women.
Okay, but you can get that if you listen to the music now.
And
Does the music love women? Does
Nah.
and then we're not talking about music like D'Angelo and Maxwell. We're talking about the thuggery
yeah,
in hip hop today.
A lot
that
of
music
a lot of it doesn't.
hates women.
Most of it.
Yes.
Most of it demeans
It
women.
preaches hate of women. It glorifies drugs. It glorifies thuggery. It glorifies killing us, and it glorifies the hate for women. Those dudes hate women. The rappers of today, these mumble rappers, they hate women. They hate women. So therefore, if they rap about it, and guess what? Have you seen some videos where some of the dumbest lyrics in the world, and they'll show a club and everybody's,
Yeah.
doing the lyrics. So you think that's it? They know the lyrics, so that's what it is to them. That's what life is to them, and that is how I'm supposed to talk to a woman. If you didn't have that father figure, that uncle, that grandfather, that male in your life to teach you this is how you treat people. This is how you treat women. This is class. This is values. This is morals.
Yeah.
That's nowhere in the music. The majority of the majority of the popular music that is being glorified in this day and time, it's nowhere in that. Those rappers hate women. Hate women.
Okay. You're single, right, Kev?
Yes.
You're single.
I am.
All right. I'm the only person that's married on this panel right here. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. This is sort of related to the topic, but it's a little. I'm taking a little bit of a left turn here. Are y'all familiar with the Passport Bros?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this dude gave me that kind of vibe. Because I watched the video a couple times. I got kind of a Passport Bro kind of vibe from him, but from an abusive standpoint. Like, he's the same kind of energy that would be like, yeah, man, bump Western women, I'm not bump this, but to the far extreme. Because he wants to be that controlling that he doesn't want anybody to raise up. And I'm not saying, see, here's the thing. I agree with a lot of the things that Passport Bros. So don't think so don't think I'm against the thought process. But everything has a limit. That's not like not to the point where a lot of these guys that are on YouTube that make this money talk about. Guys don't care about what a woman's station in life is. They don't care about what a woman's career is, and also they make whole statements based upon stuff like that. I call bullshit on that. Guys do care. A lot of guys do. Some guys don't, but some guys do. So it's a blanket. That's just a real blanket statement. But as a single guy in in this market right now, how do you see the relationship between Western men, Western women, and the angst and animosity that's between the cultures? I mean, the sexes right now in this culture.
Social media driven. I think everybody is watching what's playing out on social media, and it's become everybody's reality. Even though, and they take sides. Yeah, there's all kind of shows on online right now, podcasts and YouTube channels. There's a guy show, and they basically talk about the negativity of the women, and then there's a women show, and they basically talk about the negativity of the men. And sometimes they even bring themselves together on one stage and go at it, and it's just a back and forth. It's a bunch of vulgarity. It's a bunch of nigga. It's a bunch of bitch, and it's a bunch of you hoes. Just like you heard that guy in that car, that same type of language, you see it online.
So you understand why I'm making that comparison.
Yeah, it's a cultural. It's a cultural. You will become what you consume, as they say. And if you consume that, it becomes normalized to you. The music is a part of it. Online world is a part of it. Everybody's online right now.
Yeah.
That's basically everybody's world right now is online.
That's our educators. That's our guide.
Exactly. And that's where people take their cues from. You can see right now, you'll see people solo sitting in their cars talking about these niggas.
Yeah.
Or these bitches. Yeah. Right? You see it all the time. It comes across my feed all the time. And the language that he used is just generalized now. It goes across both sexes. You could see that. You just happen to see that guy doing it. You could see a female. I guarantee you, I can find you a video of a female doing the same thing.
Easy, right now.
The exact same thing.
100.
Yeah, it's become so normalized, and like I said, everybody's taking their sides, and it's just raw. Like we talked about last week, how we let things bubble up to the top. We've let that culture, we've let that language, we've let that behavior become normalized and bubble up to the top. It's in the music, it's in the movies. Every movie has to have that element in it. And if you don't have that element in it, it's not authentic. It's not authentic. So it's been so normalized, man, and we become exactly what we consume. If you don't already have something in you,
right,
that you recognize that, right? And it does have to do with the generational thing, because we weren't raised on social media. Right. We didn't have any of that. We didn't have that influence.
Right.
Mostly what we had is who was around us in our vicinity. You got people on the West Coast right now who can influence you if you're on the East
Right.
Coast, down
Right.
south, everywhere, because we're all connected now. And it's nothing but bad influence. And once you start consuming bad influence, that's what you get through your feed every single day now. Once you start consuming.
I mean, because they got this whole thing. You got women out here thinking that they supposed to be kept.
Yeah.
You got dudes out here that's making $40,000 a year that's thinking that they supposed to, carry the whole household.
Well,
Or you know what I'm saying?
going back to your question and going to what Kevin just said, and I like that. I look at it, and you know what I say? Every time I see that female that says the man has to take care of everything, the man has to be 6'2", the man has to make $400,000. I mean, you know what I say? Simply, okay, she's not for me. It's just as simple.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So you gotta
that's
be
why I
all
say it
kinda
goes
this
back
and
to
that.
what that's to your question, but it's
Yeah.
also what Kev said. It's got to be something in you.
Yeah.
There's no need to even get mad at her.
Right.
It's no need to get mad at her
Right.
because she's not for you. She's not looking for you.
Exactly.
That's cool with me. I'm cool with the fact that she wants blah blah blah, and I'm not it. I'm cool with that because I don't want that kind of female. So I don't give a darn how good she looks and how much she looks at me and say, "That short dude, he fat, he don't make no money," whatever she said. Okay, and that's the difference in me. It's like you just said, it's what's in you. I'm so cool with people saying things about me. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna. You might be like, you only make this, or you a cop, or you. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're not really getting in here. You're not getting in here, and if you get in here, you'll see something that you probably couldn't handle. And I'm not saying I'm that guy, but I'm much more than just. It's just like that girl that wears all that weave and all that makeup, and I see these dudes falling for that, and I'm like, that's what you're falling for. You're not even in her head yet, but that's what you want because it looks good. It's just like they used to say back in the day. We as black folks, when we make money, the first thing we're gonna buy is a car before a house because we like to look good. We like to be seen when we're out, so we're gonna buy the best looking car. And that's the same thing. It seems like with us now with relationships. It's not really what they say. It's not the conversation. It's how good we look when we're out. But you know what? It goes to again. That's not gonna. The relationships are never successful. They're never successful. It's gonna be so many people that's constantly single because they're so high on themselves, and and I'm not saying their standards are high because their standards are not standards. It's just it's a fad. It's not standards anymore. It's a fad. It's she in this day and time, like I said, all these dudes want these women that have all this weave and makeup. It's not even them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when she takes all that off, what you got? Now, and I'm not saying that's everything, and that's no true disrespect to those sisters. I don't like it, but it goes back to what I just said. If a female says I want him to be 6'2", I'm not 6'2". Wants him to make 400,000, I don't make 400,000. Wants him to drive a Bentley, I'm not driving it. But that's cool because that's not me. I'm cool with it. That's not me. So she's not for me. Just like the females that have all this weave and makeup and eyelashes and nonsense to me, that's not for me. It's not for me. But
You know what it look like? When I see these women with these weave and those big eyelashes, they look like that shit, that Muppet.
yeah.
You
Was it
remember
Miss
that?
Piggy?
No,
Was
yeah,
it Miss
no,
Piggy?
it was yeah.
It was Miss Piggy.
There was Miss Piggy. She had the big eyelashes too, but
Yeah.
I think it was another
Before
one.
it was
It was
Muppet.
a different Muppet.
It was a
though.
little Jamaican one.
It was yes.
She had
You
nothing
know,
but
that's the
eyebrows.
one
She
I'm
had nothing but
talking about.
eyelashes. She had
That's
nothing
the
but
one I'm
eyelashes.
talking about. I thought
She
it
had
was
no
Miss Piggy.
eyes. It was just eyelashes. Big
That's the
eyelashes.
one I'm
Yeah, I know
talking
you're talking
about.
Yeah, I thought it was Miss Piggy, but
No,
yeah.
that's
had
the
the
one I'm
eyelashes
talking
too.
about.
Okay.
Miss Piggy did, but it was the Jamaican one.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
just all. It just had
Yeah,
eyelashes.
she had no eyes. It was just eyelashes.
I saw a picture of it yesterday. It flows around. You know what's funny? Because it flows around the internet a lot. Because brothers are constantly saying, this is what you all look like. This is what you all look like. But so many of them are caught up in it. And I don't know why, but you look like a clown.
They've allowed those men to do their makeup, the RuPaul type of men.
Is that what it is?
That's who they look like. They look like
Yeah,
RuPaul.
yeah,
A lot of
they
them
do.
do. When they look like RuPaul contestants. And they have allowed those men, because when they make themselves up to look like a
Yeah.
woman, they over accentuate what a
Yeah,
woman is.
the
You know,
trans.
everything is big and outlandish, like the
Yeah.
hair, the eyelashes,
Yeah.
the makeup, everything is
Yeah.
big. It's like a caricature of a woman.
Yep.
And
you
that
look
and
like
they
a
and they
clown.
followed that trend from what I can see. They
Mhm.
followed that trend and they need to really pull back.
because it looks horrible.
Because you transform. It's like you have a costume on,
Right.
right? You don't look like yourself, and
Right.
that's not what makeup is.
You
Supposed
said
to be.
No,
transform.
it's supposed to be an
and
enhancement.
it's funny that you said
Yeah,
that
exactly.
because I actually going back to the dude in the car, and when I said he looked like if you just saw him,
Yeah.
on the street walking,
He looked like he was about to go hooping. I thought he had on like
he was
a tire
like he was about
tank
to
top.
like he was
Sports
about to
attire.
go hoop. Seemed like a nice guy,
Mhm.
and I said, you know what? He's a Decepticon.
Mm.
You said Trent. He's a Decepticon, and so we
Mhm.
got some Decepticons out here.
Well,
man.
But looks. I mean,
you can't judge nobody by their looks,
right,
man. But
It's-
but-
he's a product of his culture, man.
Man,
That's what he is. He's
exactly.
a product of his culture.
Either
man.
that, he's just a punk because he can't get anybody.
Right.
He can't get anybody, so he feels that's how I need to do it.
Right. And you know what? We said we were going to stay on topic of the male, but he's around women who's receiving that as well, because it's all of it's normalized within that whole culture, whether it's male or female. It's all normalized. Just like I
Yes.
said when we watched the video, we said, whenever one female drops him, that same guy,
Yep.
there's another one with her hand up and saying, "I'll take him."
Yep.
With all that track record.
Yep.
With that, he can have a felonious record as long as the CVS receipt. As a woman, say, "I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take it." It's a cultural
It's
thing
normal.
It's
where
gonna
that's
be-
normalized.
Well, it's gonna be interesting now because his face is plastered all over social
And
media.
to me, that this day and
it won't
time that
matter.
didn't mean anything.
It won't matter.
gonna-
I guarantee you.
He's
won't matter.
gonna be popular. He's gonna be popular. That's what makes you go viral. When you go viral, you straight. No matter how. It's unfortunate. And that's another bad part of our society. We know, like you keep saying, it's normalized.
It's normalized.
We normalize bad behavior, man. We like it. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, look at that. Woo. Somebody's gonna be like, somebody's on the side. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Somebody's saying, yeah, that ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen.
He should have told that whole that.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you put what he said to a beat. All the women gonna feel the dance floor. You put exactly what he said to a beat.
Yeah.
You put it at the beginning of a song. They'll be right out there dancing to it.
Yep.
Why
And said,
why are you right?
Yeah, you fuck you bitch. That's what
Yeah.
You're right, and because you said it now, somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody's
you
gonna
just
do
ma-
it.
you're gonna
Somebody's gonna do it.
you're gonna
You're right.
manifest that. just
Let's go
because
do
you
it so we
said
can make some money off of it.
There you
Let's go make some money right
Yeah.
quick, John. You a
I-
producer. Let's
I
go
ain't-
do
I
it.
ain't doing it.
Let's go make some money.
I am not.
You know what?
Going to do it.
We exploit ourselves so much. We may as well. They making money. We are making money
I
off
will-
exploiting us.
I
Let's
will
go
not-
ahead. I know.
will
I'm just
not
saying.
Do it.
But
I
you're
will
right.
not be a contributor to that part of the culture, the non-culture. I will not be a contributor to that part of the non-culture. That is and I stand on
But
that,
that is
man.
that's
You might as-
the songs
I might
these
as-
days.
I
You're
might
right.
as, at that point, man. Then I might as well be Glorilla going to speak at the damn
I'm just joking, John. I
um,
feel you, dog. But I'm just,
high school graduation.
But that is what's being played every day.
That's what it's been played. I saw
And-
something recently. Snoop Dogg. He was, he got in a little hot water recently.
Because he took his grandson to
Right.
see.
Right, and he was
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, go ahead. Tell the story in case,
No, but-
in case folks don't know. In case folks don't know.
No, I wasn't gonna tell that, but I'll let you tell that one. But it was along the lines
Everybody
of what we're
knows
talking
by
about
now.
now. But you go ahead and tell the one you laughing about. Because mine was along the lines of what we're talking about with the dude in the car, not the.
Oh, you're talking about when Snoop called Gail a bitch? No.
Yeah, and he was on. I saw him he was apologizing to somebody. He was on. It was Jada Pinkett Smith, the little.
Okay.
But the thing he said was his mama taught him to not disrespect women, and I'm like Snoop,
No, it's
Snoop.
them endorsements.
Snoop,
Yeah. Your
Snoop,
song.
bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Right.
Snoop,
Your whole persona
right,
was that.
right. But my point is, women love Snoop, no matter what he does, no matter what he says.
Isn't that something?
Snoop had 2 women on a leash. Y'all remember that? They was on like dogs, on their hands like dogs.
Right.
He did.
Women love they love it. The culture, man. It's the culture.
But that was our culture.
That was our culture. That was our culture.
Fortunately and unfortunately.
But the
So,
culture
yeah.
it's worse now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely
Our
worse.
culture started off differently. It was who you calling a bitch. I ain't your bitch.
Right.
Now it's I am the bitch. I'm the
Right.
baddest bitch.
Right.
And when they receive that,
Yep.
They receive it. They become numb to it. Just like a lot of things in our culture. We become numb to it and it's normalized now. And we look at it and be like, damn, this is crazy to me. Man, there's a whole bunch of women. See, he cute.
No, I thought you were talking
He
about.
cute.
I thought you were talking about Snoop and his grandson going to
To the movie.
the cartoon movie, and the two ladies had a baby, and the grandson asked the question, how they have a baby,
How they have a baby, yeah.
and Snoop said that he didn't appreciate having to try to explain that to his grandson.
Yeah.
You know how two women could have a baby. He
Yeah.
said, I didn't appreciate having to try to explain that. And then he gotten hot water for that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, why did he get in hot water for that? Because that's not something that he should have to try to explain to his grandchild. You know, if anything, you know, the parents may have to explain it, but not the grandparent.
Because we're scared now. We're
And-
scared
yeah.
of that society
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is making that the norm.
Yeah, so
That-
And Snoop is tied to that world anyway. He's in that Hollywood world, man.
but Snoop
And them endorsements.
There you go.
but Snoop
That's the only
didn't-
way he can keep them
There you go.
endorsements.
but Snoop did not want to. He felt a certain kind of
I
way.
hate that he apologized.
Right.
I didn't like that he apologized to Gail.
Mhm.
Because what Gail did when she did that interview with Kobe was effed up.
Mhm.
It was. Was it an interview about Kobe or with
Mhm.
Kobe?
It was about him. It wasn't with him.
Because
She
it was
talking to
after his
somebody
death.
else.
Was it after his death?
Yeah, I think it was after his death. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
after his death.
And
That's why he
she
was so upset
was
about it.
questioning. Yeah, she was bringing up his rape charge.
Yeah. Yeah. He was talking
Yeah.
to somebody. I forget who
Yeah.
it was.
So it's
Yeah.
like, why you got to bring that up?
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's a part of our society too. That's what we do to each other.
Oh yeah, and that's what I remember with that. That's what she. Yeah.
And he called her like a dog face.
Yeah, I like why
was-
you know the charge that clearly was he was not guilty,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why he was not guilty was because when they did the examination, this was a nasty chick because they found like 17 different specimens,
Something like that.
different
Mhm.
DNA
Something like that.
specimens
Mm-hmm.
in her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
And she was trash.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously she was, but she was. Oh my God, it's like, dude. But anyway,
So yeah,
I
She
guess he
did.
redeemed himself, and Snoop didn't appreciate the way Gail came at. I didn't appreciate the way Gail came at it. But that's her
he was-
trying to separate herself from Oprah because I guess she's tired of being, hey, that's Oprah's best friend. But you're not Oprah.
She's not Gail. She's
You're not
Oprah's best
good.
friend.
They don't like her on CBS now, but that's a whole nother story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what we
'Cause,
do. That's what we do. That's what
you know
we
whether
do.
you because whether you agree with Oprah or not, which Oprah is Oprah. She's who she is. She gets on my nerves. Most of her politics anyway.
Mm,
But as a host and as a journalist, she was entertaining. She understood.
She started off well.
No,
She
I'm
sta-
saying-
and they always do.
I'm
but
saying,
they get
I'm-
caught.
I'm saying she was really good.
I liked her show.
She was good
Yeah.
at what she did.
She was. And I liked the
She
show.
was good at what she did. Gail is not.
at
Right,
all.
right.
At all.
Right.
She's
Whether-
Oprah's best friend.
Yeah.
She's Oprah's best friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's,
that's
the
just like
only way.
Yeah.
that's just like whether you like Whoopi Goldberg or not. Whoopi's good at what she does. You don't have to like her,
Right.
Mhm.
but she's good at what she does.
Okay.
Now, the rest of them chicks on this show,
Oh my God.
but sound like a bunch of hens because
Sonny's
the reason
just-
why
Sonny's
they
mad every
because
day.
the reason why they keep Whoopi on the show is because she's the only one that
She's the
can
anchor. She's the anchor.
that
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
keep
she-
it
she's the
together.
glue. She's the glue.
Because you take her off.
Yeah.
That's
that
why
whole
we.
sh-
That's why we keep you on this.
Oh, no.
You are our Whoopi, man.
I may be ugly,
we bouncing all over. the
but I'm here.
Me and Cam be out here without you. Me and Cam be like, man, some nice lights. So, what you think?
right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
sad, but
normalized,
it
man.
looks to me, man,
It's
kind of
normal.
on and off the subject. You start off good, and then you gotta go one way or the other. I guess it's right or left. You can't be you. It's like when you get to a certain pinnacle, you have to choose sides.
just like we was talking about last week, we were talking about the music business. Like, it's that money, man. Once you hit that certain level,
Mhm.
and we was talking about something related to you hit a certain level, and it's about that money. You making 500,000, 600, $800,000 a year, and you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision, right? If you operate in a specific world, you know
Oh,
what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
We talk about
yeah,
the
yeah,
music,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you know what
Uh, uh,
we
uh,
talk the
yeah.
BET awards and all that was going away, and how come the such and such people when it was sold and
How
that
did they
type of
sell?
thing.
How did they sell
Yeah,
their souls?
yeah, how they sell their souls, money, money and interest. And it's easy to say, and I'll admit this. Sitting here, it's easy to say what I would or wouldn't do, but if I'm
Right,
getting a
right,
big
right,
old
right.
check for $5, $6, $7,
Million.
$800, and I can get more if I just play ball,
Right.
I got to make a decision.
Right.
I got to be like Dion. I got to make a business decision. Do I want to tackle this dude or do I want
That's true, man.
So,
You know,
yeah.
sit here and let them direct deposit $2 million in your bank account, and it's in your account.
for you to do what you want.
But you gotta play. But you gotta play ball.
That's
Gotta
why
play
you
ball.
got Lil Yachty, Young Thug, the Migos making how much money? And then you got Chuck D, KRS One that didn't sell their soul.
Yeah.
They making it happen how they making it happen. And I'm not mad at them. I truly respect them for it. But yeah, I guess you got to go to the understanding of,
But then
you
you got
know, it's unfortunate
Yeah.
because they're telling you to sell your soul and show how you hate women, show how you love immoral things.
Yeah.
To get here's $5 million if you show us. You just talk about your women, your race, your whatever.
Yeah.
Just fuck
Yeah.
this, fuck that, love drugs, hate women, or you can sit here and keep preaching. And oh well, good luck to you, buddy.
people
luck.
try to figure out.
It's unfortunate.
They don't understand why Dave Chappelle walked away from $50 million.
Mm-hmm. It was moral. They tried to change him. His show was the highest rated show on Comedy Central, and then they said, "Well, we want you to change."
And he walked away.
And they said, "F that," and ended up making more and becoming one of the
$50
greatest.
million he walked away from and went to Africa and just said, people thought he was nuts.
No.
They
He
thought
didn't clear his head.
They thought he was absolutely nuts, and
He didn't sell out.
it ended up working out to his advantage.
Yeah.
And then some.
And brought some people with him.
And then some.
Because Chris Rock didn't sell out. Chris Rock was Dave Chappelle in the 90s.
Yeah.
He was.
So
He really was.
So
But he didn't sell out.
So you know the joke that Dave Chappelle made some years ago. He said it's like there's a certain dollar amount that you have to make, and when you get to that certain dollar amount that you sell your soul, that you have to take it in the butt. He said, "I want $1 less than that." Whatever that amount is,
Right.
whatever that amount is, I want $1 less than that.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that dude.
Yeah.
Dave is that dude.
You're gonna have to listen. If you're in that Hollywood world, you're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to make a decision.
Once
man.
you get big.
Once you get big, you're gonna have to. And
they want you.
And when you're on your way up trying to make it big, you got to make some decisions too. Because that whole world is about you got to sell your soul, bro. And you might have to go against everything you say you believe in.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
When they see our show and say, "All right, fellas, cool ass nerdy dudes,
You gotta make a decision. You gotta make some decisions, man.
Here's some
You gotta make some
endorsements.
decisions.
We're gonna put your show on wherever, the big network. What you gonna do?
You gotta make
What we
some
gonna say? We
decisions.
want $1 less.
$1 less. Whatever.
Hey man, what's that number?
What's that number? Whatever that number is.
Whatever that
$1
number is.
less.
Hey man.
Give me $1 less.
Or in this case, $3 less.
$3 less. $3 less.
We need $3 less.
Man.
Whatever that threshold is.
Oh,
Whatever that threshold is, man. We don't need that. We ain't crossing that threshold.
Ah.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
average about 200 views. We can get you to a million.
Get it to a million.
Hey man.
We can get you to a million. But
Let's go.
that's
we
what-
go-
there's some
we go-
things.
It's gonna cost you a lot. What's gonna cost you a little?
Right.
You go.
Woo, boy.
What
Going-
you willing to
going-
do?
Oh my
What
God.
are you
we
willing
got
to
some
Man,
do?
that's almost scary, dude.
We got Puffy's oil in the closet.
Woo! Man, I'm gone, dog. It's scary,
Hey,
man.
It's scary. It's a good problem to have, but
Yeah,
it's scary. You got to make a
What
decision.
you gotta do,
You got to make
boy.
a decision.
Woo.
Have y'all seen Denzel's and Spike Lee's new movie
I haven't
yet?
seen it yet. I'm getting mixed reviews, which is expected.
Hey man, it's highly enjoyable.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that it's this incredible epic piece of work.
Mhm.
It's enjoyable,
Gotcha.
and it hits on some interesting things dealing with kind of what we're talking about.
Okay.
Whether or not you selling out and what's real, and you know how we talk about, absolutely the realness of the music industry
Mhm.
and promoting thuggery versus finding the pureness
Well,
of
Brown Sugar hit that. The movie Brown Sugar hit that hard.
Well,
You remember Brown
yeah.
Sugar?
I remember the movie. I can't quite remember the.
Hey, remember the dude,
Plot.
Tay Diggs?
Yep.
Not Tay Diggs. Is it Tay Diggs? Is it Tay Diggs? Tay Diggs, yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to get away from the mainstream record company because they were selling out. You know, they had Ren and 10 and
Okay, yeah. Okay.
and he was like, trying to start his own thing because he was real.
Mhm.
You know, his he wanted to do the most deaf type,
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
Brown Sugar hit it on the head. A lot of people weren't ready for Brown Sugar, but my head, go
you're good.
But Brown Sugar was that movie.
Well,
If people looked at Brown
it
Sugar
is. It is. It
and
was.
say, "Yo, that is one of the best movies I say one of the best. It was actually a good movie, but the topic,
Mm-hmm.
the plot, if really you want to call it a plot, I get it. I mean, the plot was what I feel about music. It was what we are talking about.
But this movie dealt with materialism, putting a price tag on a life.
Okay. Okay.
How much is a life worth?
Yeah.
How much is your son's life worth? How much is your friend's son's life worth?
Right.
Okay.
It asks some real.
I'm gonna check it out.
It asks some real hard questions, and it's like,
Okay.
and it's. I was like, damn, this they kind of went there on this.
See a lot more people starting to go there. I was gonna ask you, do you think we getting to that point where it's like, yo, people are starting to see stuff for what it really is instead of this fantasy world now? And it's like, yo, I don't care. I'm gonna let people know this is, back in we called it. It's just like food. What was real food back then is now organic now. It's just like conspiracy theories. What was conspiracy theories then is now realities. And are people allowing it to come to fruition? Because, back in the day, if a conspiracy theory was true, somebody was dying. Somebody ended up missing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody figured you out. They figured out, that dog on 9/11 wasn't really what we thought it was.
Right.
Did Trump really get shot?
Right.
Just
That was one thing. It was one
but,
thing. Is
stuff
he dead?
now is really...
Is he dead? He said he was dead.
Man, that was crazy, man. People, man,
What?
talking about
He was
people,
dead.
man. They had the whole last weekend talking about. It was
Because
asking
he
the
didn't
question-
talk.
Asking the question, was Trump dead? Man, it's like whatever, man. That was just, he might have been. He was probably sick for the weekend and didn't say nothing, but whatever, man. That's what. Come on, man. It was.
We are some
It's
stupid
so
times.
crazy.
I won't even say crazy. We are some stupid times now because everything you look at the internet, man, people post whatever
Everything.
seems interesting.
Everything.
They just.
They don't
post
even
everything.
read.
Posting
They don't
whatever the
even
hell.
research the stuff. They just
Posting whatever
post
the
it.
hell they
Yeah,
feel like posting, man.
stupid stuff.
And we could sit here and say, the world is falling. We could title this show, "We Got the Nuclear Codes."
Right. People
And
go,
all
hey,
of
y'all better
it-
watch
Yeah.
this one. You better watch this one.
Right.
People don't research shit. They just post it because
Yeah,
it
post
seems good.
Yeah.
It's a feel-good story.
Yeah.
And don't research it. And I be looking at some of these posts like, y'all really posted this stupid. Y'all really posted this ignorant ass.
Did you see? Did you see the dumbest one? where they showed the black man in the cowboy hat, showing him like as the owner of Bucky's.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
He has turned this company into a $200 million company. Oh, man, I'm
Was it
like,
AI
y'all
or something?
believe, and people be on it. Oh, what a great thing! Man, I'm like, man, I read so much stuff every day, and I look at it, shaking my
Man.
head, like,
Right,
really?
exactly.
Y'all
Exactly.
posted this?
You post, and then somebody reposted it.
Right.
And then they repost like, come on, y'all.
Dude.
Word, really?
Sheep, man. Sheeple.
Sheep, boy, just to be the popular one.
Just to be the positive.
Just so you can say, hey, I'm spreading this news. Man, I'm like, come on, man. We are some stupid people
Hey,
out
man,
here.
we're all a walking, talking reality show now, man. Everybody's a content creator these days.
Isn't that crazy?
Everybody's a content creator. And you got to have content.
You do?
And if it's, I don't know if
Be
it's
it
true
bullshit or not.
I just want some clicks. I want some.
Yeah.
I need some followers. I need make some money off of this
Yeah.
channel. If it's, I don't know. If it's a lie, it's a lie.
And it makes you look at their followers, too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I look, because I'm like, if I ever
Yeah.
run into this idiot,
Yeah.
because she or he believed what he just posted, I
Yeah.
want to make sure that my conversation is high and by. Because
Mhm.
you believe that ignorance?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! This is like, come on,
Yeah.
people. Really,
That's-
just
yeah.
it takes 2 seconds to research something. I mean,
Yeah.
these days you don't have. We didn't have it. We had to go to the library. We had to go. What was that Dewey? What was the system we had to go through and really find?
Encyclopedia and all
Yeah.
that.
Now you can click on. I mean, I hate to sound simple, but you can click on Google and most likely find something.
If you want to find out whether something's true or not, all you really got to do is go to Snopes.com.
Nope.
Nope.
Sometimes people question them. Some of that's questionable, but yeah, they
Snopes
pretty
is
much they're gonna
usually
research it.
Snopes is
Yeah,
pretty.
they're gonna research it.
I can
I'm
tell
the
everybody,
quick.
look at both sides. Just look at the pro side and the con side, and then use your common sense. There's a
Exactly.
truth somewhere in the middle right there.
Yeah.
Just use your common sense, man.
That's it.
Just don't go with typically roll with just where you're already at.
All right,
You know
y'all.
what I mean?
Ladies, be careful of these Decepticons out here. Just because he look like he's a nice guy.
And dudes, don't fall for that nonsense. If she says she want a dude that's this tall, and got this much money, she says she wants that. All right, fine. If it's not you, don't get upset.
Hey, keep
Don't
it
don't worry about it. It's not you.
moving.
Keep it
man.
moving.
'Cause
There's
that's-
somebody out there for you. I
Plenty of
guarantee.
fish in the sea.
I guarantee.
I guarantee. I'm not gonna say any names right now, but one of my homeboys recently just met a nice young lady,
They out there.
and he's been out here in the dating game, and he's been out here for a minute, and he was meeting some trash ass women. I'm just gonna just say what it was, and happenstance he met a wonderful lady, man.
Mhm.
And they are building together right now, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm watching them, and I'm like, man, it's just
Love
making
it.
it's making me smile every time I'm seeing how they're growing and building
No doubt.
over the last few months, and I'm just like, yeah, this
They
is
are
good.
out there, brother. I know
This
they're
is
out
good.
there.
This is good.
I know they're out there. So the thing is, I don't sweat it. It's a lot of these women and brothers just post this. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting. Yeah, you're not. A lot of people really aren't ready for a relationship. They really aren't. They just, they post nonsense all the time. But when it really comes down to it,
Well, you can't be selfish, man.
you don't.
That's the one thing, I can say that if you're going into a relationship situation, you can't go into a relationship selfish.
It's all about you. That's why I say again, if she wants you to have this, and this, and she's not worried about it, you pose that question. Now people getting offended when they ask, "What are you bringing to the table?" People are getting offended now. It's like, oh well, I'm bringing me. I mean, okay, well, who are you?
Right,
What
I
are
am
you?
the table.
Right. Stupid stuff.
Because here's the thing, man. If reality, man, and I'm gonna just say this: if they're expecting you to be, the provider, the
Protector.
the protector, the
Leader,
everything.
Mhm.
What happens when your health fades?
They move on. They move on. They now that's not obviously that type of person. I won't say
No,
just that.
but
That
I'm
type
just-
of person moves on because I know our generations,
But I'm just
our
saying,
parents' generations. Our parents are at that point where
Yeah.
their health is getting bad, and I don't see anybody saying I can't take this. I'm leaving. I see him
But-
like
but-
right there. I got you. I'm taking you to the doctor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But in this, but if somebody's dependent, if they're building their whole relationship on you being this thing, and that's it, and they just see you as this, and your health fades, that means you are no longer that.
Yeah, yeah.
And they move on.
Yeah.
That's why I say, look at those people and be like, all right, cool. That's what you want. Cool. Good for you. Good luck. Good luck.
I mean, so
I think a lot of people think that all I got to do is look good.
you gotta build. You gotta build something together, man.
You got to have something mentally too, man. You got to have something stimulating right here. That just sitting around looking good ain't gonna get it, man. You go, she got a nice body, and you know what I mean? You know how many women got nice bodies?
Yeah.
You know how many women got the mentality and nice body and the morals and the values and they're leaders and they're not just, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, it's just, they got class. I mean, because now that's another thing, taking some of these people out.
Class.
Yeah, you
Class
act
is a
up in
thing
a
of the past.
restaurant or act up in public because.
That goes back to the whole Negro fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use the word black fatigue, man. It's because it's not. They say they call it black fatigue, but it's mislabeled.
It is.
I feel
It
you.
is.
It's mislabeled. It's
Yeah.
not black fatigue
Mhm.
because we are tired of the same
It's a
thing.
behavior. It's a behavior fatigue.
We're
It's
tired of
certain
the same
behavior
thing.
from a certain demographic.
It's because it's
Yeah, we know what it is.
we're tired of the same thing. It's the whole
Yeah.
Negro
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah, we know what you're ninja.
Nigga. Nigga.
They read that.
Why this dude don't want to say? I don't mind saying it.
I don't like the word, man.
Third time's a charm. Nigga. Fatigue.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it. But it's just like, man, we don't have to deal with the bullshit out here. That's the thing. People act like they have to deal with it.
Right.
You don't have to deal with it.
Right.
Again, it's just like you don't have to deal with me. I'm
Right.
cool. When you look at me and put me in the friend zone, I'm cool with it. You look at me and say you're not for me, I'm cool with it. Because somebody's going to say, damn, that dude I like that. I like everything about him. You know what I mean? And it's all good. And I'm going to say, I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to see so many sisters out here that look so good, but you're not for me.
Yeah.
Because mentally you're not there. You're not there. And we
it's
not
all
going to
good.
click.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
And it's good.
When it comes to certain things, when it comes to hanging out, when it comes to taking trips, when it comes to just having a great conversation, we're not going to click. Guarantee you.
Hey man, I want to do something, and this is a little unorthodox. We hadn't really talked about this, and I mean, we should have talked about this off air. But I want to do something. I think I want to start shouting out a business, a local business, that that I think has provided like good service in the community or whatever. Me and my wife, our anniversary was this past week. And we went over to a local restaurant, man. It's called Natalie Bianca.
Okay.
And it was delicious. It was a small business, man, small restaurant in Southwest Atlanta, man. And if you know anything about Southwest Atlanta, it's not a lot of nice restaurants in Southwest Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
This one's awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Had incredible customer service.
Okay.
Incredible ambiance. And incredible food.
How about that?
Nice.
That's
Shout it
a
out,
3 for 3.
Shout it out.
Right.
They didn't do an included tip up front. There was
service fee for this and service
There
fee
was
for
no
that.
grass wall, no hookah,
Oh, no DJ?
no DJ.
Okay. What
They had a bar.
what's the name of it again?
Natalie
That's what I'm
Bianca.
saying. See what I'm
Natalie
saying?
Bianca.
Natalie Bianca.
Now, what's the cuisine? What are they?
It's kind of a southwestern soul food fusion.
Okay.
I'm going to clarify what John just said. He wants to shout out black businesses. I know John. Because if I shout out a business,
Yeah, no, actually,
because there's a place that I hang out that I love, but it's not a black business.
Actually, I didn't specify.
I know you.
I
There's
didn't-
no problem.
No, I didn't specify. I said
Hey,
independent,
business.
small, small business.
All right.
I don't want to shout out like a big giant conglomerate.
Well, if we do that, I'm going to shout out Manchester Arms.
Oh man, no,
College
I have
Park.
no problem with them. The owner's a good friend of mine.
Okay, good.
The owner's a
Yeah.
great friend of mine.
Good dude. Great
yeah.
food.
Yeah, the
atmosphere.
food there is amazing.
Atmospheres.
The food there is amazing. I have no problem with shouting out Manchester. So that's what I'm. So
College
no,
Park.
yeah, College Park.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's College Park.
Holla.
that
part is
That
College
part
Park.
is College Park.
Georgia. 30337.
Yes.
Not 30349.
I mean, you know, and guess what, man? We're not being paid by them, no endorsements. I mean, you know, y'all can, you know, I'm just FYI, y'all can, but they are not, you know. But I just wanted, you know, great both places. I mean, I've been to Manchester Arms many times over the years,
Yeah.
and it's been, you know, I've probably been there for the last 20 years. Been going over there. It's been awesome. Some of my best memories have been over there.
How about that?
But this place is a new spot, man. And
look
we
into
just
that.
wanted to just try it out, man, this week because, you know, if you know anything about that Cascade corridor, it's
Yeah.
been closed off because of construction and stuff.
Yeah.
And so since they
All
opened,
that for it to still be a 2-lane.
yeah, and so they opened it up. They opened it up, and I said, you know, we're gonna go down to Cascade and support the businesses down there. And man, it was superb
Nice.
to the point where I want to go back.
All right.
So shout out to Natalie Bianca.
All right.
Okay. What time is it? We'll go there tonight. Shit.
Hey man, their last serving is at 9:00.
Oh, okay. What time is it?
They're closed on Mondays. They're closed.
Manchester. No, they're closed on weekends.
Yeah, they're closed on Mondays. But you know, outside of that, they're jamming, man. Anyway, man, you got anything else? Anything you want to close out tonight
It
with?
was a good show, as
Good show, man.
usual.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hey man, listen.
John posts our show, so you all should see this show probably in 2027. He's like Prince. We got a show that's in the vault that still hadn't been. But it's all.
Hey, man,
He's a busy man.
Hey man,
He's
we
a
got
busy
everything's posted. Everything's posted right now.
We got one more that hadn't been.
No,
posted.
everything's posted.
I
everything's
promise
posted.
you.
Everything's posted.
$10 $10 bet is not
Everything's posted, man. Everything is out there.
posted on YouTube.
Everything is out there in the world.
The one when Kev ended with about the Democratic Party.
Everything's
that-
out there in the world, man.
That one's not, and that was another good show.
Everything's out there in the world.
Okay.
Man.
Well, anyway, go ahead, John. With the
All
close.
right. Anyway,
Anyway.
we'll see y'all in